I want us to listen to the protesters questioning William RUTO about having intention on what he said 100 million promises on femicide for. Let's listen to this video.
Here at Naivas, Hazina, we've not even been able to protest for our rights. The police keep dispersing us. The moment one single individual says that they should stop killing us, they throw tear gas at us. What's wrong with us speaking against the rights, the fact that women are being killed? The same government that just the other day said they're setting aside 100 million to stop this femicide issue, which is clearly a national crisis. This year alone,
now, you've listened to that video clip. The young lady is on William RUTO's neck. She was one of the protesters who stormed the CBD to go against femicide demonstration. And again, remember, William RUTO had promised women, she's saying, sorry, that William RUTO had promised them 1 or 2, 3 things, and unfortunately he couldn't compile them. And she carried on by saying that all William RUTO have done to them is to offer a tear gas during their demonstration. I still have that video of a gentleman, this police officer. In fact, I describe him as a man with no brain. He was misbehaving with no uniform. As I am just displaying again that video of the gentleman, he was arrogant and even thinking that he owns the world. He have everything. He is very sharp and he is handsome. He is strong. Whichever description we can give to him. But unfortunately, he couldn't listen to himself or understand himself that we are all having a black skin made of soil. No one is having metallic body. That is what he forgotten about. That when we die, all of us will be eaten by the ground animals. When I say the ground animals, you understand them. But let us forget all about that. You see, the problem with us as a country is that when the people storm the street, the only thought which always comes in our security brain is to buy tear gas and chase away the protesters. I don't know if that is how they were trained. I don't know. If you go to places like Europe, places like US, when they see the people over there storm the street, they will ask them questions because they have that interest to know why are they demonstrating. But what about our country, Kenya? We are doomed as a country, and most of our police officers are the ones making all these things to happen. Look at that. The people, they stormed the street, Nairobi CBD, just the other day. The video I analyzed. And unfortunately, that the only promise William RUTO could offer to them is on his 100 million shilling he promised the femicide, is to purchase tear gas. That is what the lady is saying. To purchase tear gas. It's very painful that if we can't understand ourselves as a country, and yet we call ourselves leaders. They call themselves leaders, The only thing they can do to human being is to tear gas them. That is the only thing the government is good at. They can't come with something tangible that they say, today as a country, let us donate this 100 billion and give free education from nursery school to university level. At least Wakenya wasome. Kila mtu aende shule. Hata kama uliacha class 2, enda tu. They can't do that. In fact, they are saying you are a burden to them. Wao wamechaguliwa, wanaona you are burden to them. Wacha 2027 itakuja. Ndio utaona vile wananyenyekea. Hata kama hajawahi vaa vest, atavaa vest akikampeni. Utaona vile wananyenyekea because it is their nature. So the lady is just raising concern and alerting UDA administration that you failed them. You failed the people in the Republic of Kenya for not listening to them. And that is very wrong as leaders. That is the concern the lady is saying or talking about. And I've added that video clip of arrogant police officer with no uniform. To make it worse, you will be shocked that he's incompetent. In fact, he's incompetent at his work. If that is a thing he can do, then I pity him. If that is the thing he can do. Assume the woman he was pushing was his wife or his sister. How do you feel? Let us sometimes try to use common sense. You see, Mungu anaweza kunyang'anya ile akili ya darasa, lakini anaweza kupea akili ya kufikiria. Na hii akili ya kufikiria amepea kila mtu. Hata samaki, hata nyoka, si amempea akili ya kufikiria kuuma wanadamu. Kama angempea, si nyoka ingekuwa inapita tu, ajui kuuma binadamu. Let us try to use common sense. Common sense inatumika hadi kwa hizi instrument tunatumia. Gas lazima itumie common sense kupika. Ama kama ingekuwa inatoa moto. It's being prevailed in even non-living things. Use common sense. And that is what we should now do as a country. I don't have much to say from that video. And what I've conclude with is that we must now stand up as leaders. More so, these people in the government. They must now stand up and avoid provoking Kenyans. But you see now, these people now demand to go back to the street because William Ruto's administration never listened to them. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? I rest my case at this point. Let's meet on another political discussion. Bye-bye.